Hi, this is Shane from Key Vision Coaching, and with this video I want to talk briefly about difficult situations, because of course they are inevitable at one stage or another. So when it comes to difficult situations, possibly the worst and most limiting thing that a person can say are these two words: I can't. Okay? Now, when you hear someone say these two words, you know that this person has simply boxed themselves in and cut themselves off from really finding a solution when you hear these two words, I can't. So it's um, you hear phrases like, I can't do it, I can't see a way through it, I can't overcome it, and so on. You see, from the mind's perspective and your own mind's perspective, it's quite simple. If you believe that you have a problem, well then you really do have a problem, even if this problem is real or imaginary. Oftentimes, when you witness the body language and the gestures of someone who is in this I can't mindset, I can't overcome this, I can't do this, you'll often notice there's this kind of shrugging up the shoulders, like, or kind of stretching your arms out, like, oh, what can I do type of thing. In this kind of helpless motion. And then, even when someone does come along and offers them a very sound solution to their problem, these people in this mindset, they're often quick then to just simply dismiss it, like, no, that won't work, simply because they are in this narrow-minded, boxed-in perspective that I can't. So what happens here then is potential sound ideas are simply shut down because there's this fixation that nothing is going to work. However, once this person has found themselves in a more calm and composed state again, and once they've found a solution to their problem, a solution which previously they didn't even want to entertain, they will then say something like, yes, I've sorted it out, I've gotten over it. But how this person, or how we, when we're in a similar situation, finally sorts out the problem, and how we finally find our equilibrium again, is what this video here is about. Okay? Generally speaking, we sort out our problems in a similar way to how a computer processes information. So a computer basically sifts through information and data and looks for recognizable patterns, basically. This is generally how a computer operates. And in a similar vein, when we are presented with a problem or a difficult situation, and when we are in a composed and resourceful state of mind, we tend to then also go through information, asking ourselves questions like, have I encountered a similar situation before? How did I tackle this situation? What was the outcome of the situation? And so on. So the key piece to remember is this: if you can maintain your composure and curiosity for long enough, then you will begin to formulate new patterns and come up with new solutions to current problems. Let's take a brief example here. So let's say that you have a dream of one day writing a best-selling novel. However, there's a defeatist voice inside your head which is sabotaging this dream, believing that such a dream couldn't be possible with the resources that you have at your disposal. In such a case, a very good strategy, which proves very effective for many people, is having a back and forth conversation with this defeatist voice. Okay? So you're basically maintaining this curious state of mind. So the defeatist voice would say something like, who are you kidding? You can't write a best-selling novel. But then the positive voice would say, or would ask rather, well, why can't I? So the defeatist voice might come back. You've never even written a college dissertation in your life. What makes you think that you can write a novel? So once again, the positive voice could come back and say something like, yeah, it's true, I've never written a college dissertation, but that doesn't mean I can't write a book. So once again, the pessimistic voice or defeatist voice might come back and say, well, look, you don't have the discipline to write a book. But then having this back and forth conversation, you could then come back with a more positive spin and realize that, well, in fact, I have a lot of discipline in many areas of my life, and I could learn to organize my time better as well. So this defeatist voice might come back again and say, well, look, you simply don't have the time to write a novel. You're working full time, you have kids to look after. But once again, the positive voice with this back and forth conversation will come back and simply declare that I will make the time. And so on it goes. So the main message here is, instead of writing things off as just a distant pipe dream or going into a panic at the first hurdle you come across, always be mindful of your state of mind and be mindful of bringing yourself back into a composed and curious state of mind. So remain curious and composed, and then see what solutions come up for you. So this was Shane from Key Vision Coaching. I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.